tonight from Alumni Court in Storrs, Connecticut, it's the Huskies against the Buc-ettes of Seton Hall. Hello again, everyone. Harold Darak along with Nancy Amols for the last match of the year of 1979 for the UCONN Huskies and the last match of the decade. At halftime, we'll have a little special on the decade of the 1970s in all UCONN sports. Stay tuned for that. Right now, we have women's basketball and the UCONN Huskies record 3-3. They're playing the Seton Hall Buc-ettes. They're coached by Sue Day. Their record is 4 wins and 2 losses. They've beaten Howard 66-46. They lost to a very tough team, Queens 84-74. Beat Mercy 90-76. Northeastern 77-61. Lost to Rutgers 79-69. And this past week beat Trenton State 81-52. Unfortunately, Trenton State is Division III team. Coach Ron LaFleur says she's very impressed with this team. They're led by Azalina Gorham. She's 5'9". She's a sophomore out of Elizabeth, New Jersey. She averages 16.8 points a game. She's third in Division I in rebounding with a 12-point average, or 12-point rebound average. Ron LaFleur says it's going to be a big matchup today between Gorham and UConn's Chris Gedney. Another starter, Phyllis Mangina. She's a 5'2" point guard. She's a junior out of East Orange, New Jersey. She averages 11.8 points a game. She's second in Division I in free throw percentage with a 93% clip, and fifth in Division I in assists with a 5.8 clip. Also starting, Barb Withers, 5'10" senior out of Bridgewater, New Jersey, who's averaging 9.6 points a game. Defensive standout, Cindy Scruggs, 5'9" senior out of North Brunswick, New Jersey. She only averages 4.2 points a game, but she is the main spoke in the defensive rio. The other starter, Pam Kapuscinski, she's averaging 9 points and also averages a rebound of 2.1 rebounds a game. Other players who should be playing this evening, Patty Jaworski, a 6'1" sophomore out of Clark, New Jersey. She averages 11.8 points a game. She's fifth in Division I rebounding with a 9.9 average. And then Tracy Gunning, who happens to be 6, she's usually a starter. She's over the cold. She'll see some action today. She's a 5'11" sophomore out of Spring Lake, New Jersey. She averages 6.4 points a game, second in Division I in shooting percentage, and third in Division I in free throw percentage. As a team, the Buc-ettes are tough. They play a man-to-man defense and low press. They're fifth in Division I in free throws, sixth in Division I in field goal percentage, ninth in Division I scoring. They average 75.6 points a game, and 10th in Division I rebounding. They could get the boards. But strangely enough, Coach Sue Day says she thinks the boards are going to be a big factor, especially the defensive ones. She thinks her team gives away too many second shots, and then she's also worried about Chris Gedney, who averages 18.6 points a game. Now for the UConn preview, here's my sidekick and partner, Nancy Amols.
Thank you, Harold. Well, UConn is coming off a 2-game losing streak. They lost to BU, and then they just lost to URI 64-62 in a tough game. Coach Ron LaFleur was very pleased with UConn's play in that game. URI has always been known to be a tough team. Today, she's looking to a man-to-man defense for UConn. They will press. She feels the team wants this win, but a big factor, I think, so, is that the girls are coming out of finals. They may be mentally exhausted. Physically, they are up to this game. Ron LaFleur is concerned about the first and the last 5 minutes of the hoop game. UConn has been known to slack off some with them, and the other teams score early, so that they're going to be working on that tonight. Probable starters for UConn is Chris Gedney. She's 9th in scoring in Division I with an 18.6 per game average and a 49% field average from the field. She's a team leader in rebounds with a 9.2 average, and last year, an interesting note, is against Seton Hall. She set a UConn record with 30 points in their 75-61 loss to Seton Hall. UConn will be looking to avenge that. Another starter is Linda Nardoni, who is a sophomore out of Concord, Mass. Linda's average is 10.8 points a game. She's with a 43.1% from the floor. Another starter is Susie Sterling, who always averages 2 points a game, but she's a good ball handler for us, so she handles the ball better than any UConn guard ever. Captain Beth Simpson will not be starting this game, and Marlene Steger will be taking her place. She's a center and also plays forward. And they're putting Steger in because she's 6 foot tall. She's sophomore. Simpson is only 5'9", and Florida feels that they need the height advantage. Another starter is Marlene Steger, and Gail Bell will also be starting. Steger's got 7 rebounds per game, but she will be playing with a broken bone in her hand, so that may affect her play. Garvin has 2.3 rebounds per game, and she's got a bad weakness. So UConn does have some minor injuries, but Florida does not feel that will affect her play.
Right now, We're introducing the starting lineups for the UCONN Huskies. This game is almost about to get underway. We'll repeat one more time the starting lineup for the Seton Hall Buc-ettes. Osalina Gorham, they call her Ina Gorham. Phyllis Mangina. Gorham's a forward. Mangina's the playmaking guard. Cindy Scruggs, she's a forward. Barb Withers, she's a forward. And Pam Kapuscinski, she'll be playing guard this evening. For the UCONN Huskies, we're going to be playing the starting lineup of Linda Nardoni, Marion Stager, Susan Sherman, Chris Gibney, and Dale Garvin. Both teams are in the huddle, ready to break away. This game should be getting underway. The UCONN Huskies record of 3 wins and 3 losses. The Seton Hall Buc-ettes with a record of 4 wins and 2 losses. UConn's first home game after a 2-game road trip, which was pretty disastrous for them. They lost both games, one to Boston University and one to Rhode Island, in a very tough game last Friday night, which WHUS did cover. Also, to remind you, this is the first part of a WHUS doubleheader. This evening, after the game at 8 o'clock, will be the men's basketball game, playing the same Seton Hall Pirates. Myself and Steve Kepler belong to bring you that game.
Here, Seton Hall is just coming off a win over Trenton State. Their record is kind of shaky. They start off in a win, then they lost to Queens, then they beat Mercy, lost to Northeastern, lost to Rutgers, and then they beat Trent. So they have had not any consistency in their play.
Well, we'll be tapping it up with Dale Garvin, and this game is underway. Susie Sherman gets the ball for the UCONN Huskies, and they'll be going from left to right. She passes to Gibney, triple from 20, bang, and the Huskies are up 2-0 in 7 seconds into the game. UCONN Huskies look like they're going to be falling back into a zone defense. They've been practicing all week. It's going to be a 2-3 zone defense. Sherman and Nardoni are out in the front lanes, and in the back will be Gedney, Garvin, and Stager. Right now, Seton Hall has the ball. They give it to number 33, Cindy Scruggs. She passes it over to Gorham. Back to Scruggs. Scruggs going to take a jumper from 20. She can't make it. Rebound. Withers of Seton Hall. She gets it out to the playmaking guard, Phyllis Mangina. And we just started off a pass underneath, down low, but there's going to be a foul call on the play. The pass was all the way under for Pam Kapuscinski. But a foul called on the UCONN Huskies. It's going to be their first team foul, a possession foul. Underneath that foul is Marion Stager, who has been known to foul a lot. She leads the team in fouls with 20 personal fouls this year. And if she gets some foul trouble, she's going to be some trouble for the UCONN Huskies. See how inbounds the ball, taking a long jump above Withers, but before she does so, it's going to be called a travel, and UConn's going to take possession of the ball. 19 minutes, 13 seconds remaining in the first half. We're just getting underway at Alumni Court. Darak along with Nancy Amols for UCONN women's basketball. Susie Sherman with the ball. She loses dribble and is stolen by Phyllis Mangina. She's coming all the way out, 1-on-1 with Sherman. She throws up a little jumper and she hits. The score is tied at 2-apiece. Susie Sherman not usually losing the ball like that in the dribbling, but she has it right now. She's the playmaking guard for the Huskies. Did a great job versus Rhode Island Rams. She gets a pass left side. Nardoni dribbles up once, jumping from 20, no good. Rebound Seton Hall with it. Barb Withers. Withers a longer pass down for Osalina Gorham. She just gets it before it goes out of bounds. She's going to throw it up, bring it out to Mangina. We're going to start up the rotation for the Buc-ettes.
So both teams are starting out quickly. They're running, trying to go for a fast break. This will be a fast-paced game here.
Right there, Kapuscinski with a travel. Another Buc-ette mistake, and the Huskies will take the ball the other way. Susie Sherman crosses the timeline. Guarded very closely by Mangina. Going on 1-3 hard press. Mangina steals the ball on a pass to Gibney. And she's coming down 2-on-1. The pass for Gorham underneath. She raises it up and it doesn't go in. Rebound Garvin. And she gets it knocked away. And Gorham gains control. Gives it over to Mangina. And the Buc-ettes will set up and set up a play. In the corner for Kapuscinski. Kapuscinski out to Mangina. Mangina right to Gorham. Gorham driving lane. Passing it off to Kapuscinski. Jumping for 20. No good. Rebound Stager. Stager slows it up. Hands it over to Sherman. Sherman with 2 key turnovers early in the goal right here. Pass down quick to Gedney over to Sherman on the left side for Nardoni. Nardoni looking in for Garvin. Can't go to the back out to Sherman. Pulling it around to Gedney. She gets in the corner to Stager. Stager trying to drop baseline. She's stopped nicely by Barb Withers. She's holding the ball, trying to get it to Sherman, but it's knocked out of bounds by Mangina. And the Huskies will retain possession of the ball.
Seton Hall playing good defense. They're not allowing Chris Gedney to get inside to take a shot, which is one of her best shots.
We're worried about Chris Gedney. She can shoot from outside and inside. She averages 49% from the floor. And that's pretty deadly. Right now with the ball, and Susie Storrs, she's going to take a running jumper from the top of the key, a full selection of her shot, and it goes out of bounds. And you see Hall's ball. That got nothing but air. And we're going to have to watch Susie on those shots. She's starting off kind of slow here. Here we go. Wiz with the ball on the right side. She's driving all the way down. 2-on-2. She throws up a jumper and misses. Rebounded by Stager. She gives it to Sturman, and she's going to start up the UConn break. Sturman dribbling all the way down against Mangino. Right side to Gibney. Gibney from the corner. Trying to drive baseline. Can't do so. Back out to Sturman. Sturman driving down the lane. Throwing up a jumper. No good. There's going to be a foul called on the play. They're going to call it on Seton Hall. It's going to be their first foul. It's going to be on Ina Gorham. They call Oslina Gorham. We're looking at Ina. That's her first foul. And it's going to be one team foul apiece for Seton Hall and the UConn Huskies. Checking into the game for Darak Garbled is number 32, Beth Vincent. UConn's going to be taking the ball out on the far end of the court. Then he inbounds it to Luna Maldoni. They'll have a set play. We give it to Susie Storrs. She gets on the left side right back to Maldoni. Miles travels. Now they're going to call it. And it'll go the other way. 16 minutes, 58 seconds remaining in the first half. The score deadlocked at 2 apiece.
This team 16 major early in the game by both teams. They have had quite a few turnovers, a little traveling. Susie Storrs has taken a couple back shots. The pace is going to probably should slow down a little bit, and some of these mistakes would be avoided, and we would be seeing a higher score game.
Nice defensive play by Melanie Seeger. She knocks the ball out of bounds underneath the bucket basketball ticket. It's inbounded to Kapuscinski. She brings it out to Mangino. Gets the ball underneath for Gorham, who's right now. She falls on the floor, but she's still dribbling. A nice play by Gorham. She keeps control right ball. Gets it out and around to Mangino at the top of the circle. She's going to drive towards the left. Looking underneath. She finally almost gets it, but it's picked off by Vince Vincent. That pass is intended for Wiggins. Nice play by Vincent. She gives it to Stern, but they're going to call her for a carry. And she's having some tough going here. Here we go. She's usually not used to making this many mistakes. Here, within 16 minutes and 29 seconds left in the first half, and she's carried the ball, traveled once, threw away a couple passes, and had a lousy shot. Hopefully she'll rebound. And here we go. And not have a totally bad game. Kapuscinski with the ball in the court. After Mangino around to Gorham. Gorham passes back to Mangino, who gets it right back to Kapuscinski. And she's got it all very closely by Vincent. Gets it underneath the Gorham. Gorham plays up baseline. Nice pass to Withers. She lays it up and can't make it. Rebound on the play by Gedney. And there's going to be a foul called on Barb Withers. The second team foul. And a nice rebound by Gedney. And nobody's making those shots here. And here we go. And UConn's still starting by nature. Takes them quite a few minutes to warm up before they can find their range. And Seton Hall not starting very fast here either. With 4 minutes going in the game, there's only been 4 plays scored, 2 by each team. And UConn has the ball. Finneman driving on the right. She's driving on Scruggs. She throws up a jumper, and it's no good. But there's a foul on the play by Cindy Scruggs. That's going to be her first. And I was talking to Coach Sue Riley before the game. She said she's going to play her best, Sue Dilly. Before the game, she said she's going to play her best defensive player on Chris Gedney, and she's picked Cindy Scruggs. Scruggs is absolutely fantastic as a defensive player. She doesn't average much, as we said earlier. She only averages 4 points, 2 points a game. And her high this year's only been 6, but she's a defensive wizard, and she's going to be trying to hold Chris Gedney. Right now, Gedney on the line, shooting 2. She misses her first one.
UConn's got a 64% shooting from the field goal, and Seton Hall seems to be getting into foul trouble early. So if they do go over the team limit, that would help UConn because they do have some good foul shooters there.
She misses it, and the game is still tied too. Pretty good point though. Thompson free throw percentage. Right there, they missed 2 key baskets. They should use them for 2 points, and we're still deadlocked at 2. Right now, Seton Hall throws the ball out of rivers, knocked out by Chris Gedney. The ball will remain in Seton Hall's possession. Taking the ball underneath Barb Withers. She gets it outside for Kapuscinski. Kapuscinski drives the left side. She stops, brings it all the way out to Mangino. And they're passing out, looking for a big shot. Their shot selection hasn't been very well so far. They've tried to get the ball underneath and haven't been able to do so. Right now, pass picked up by Susie Storrs. She gets it all the way down for Maldoni. 1-on-1, she takes the way up there, but it's knocked away nicely by Mangino. And Seton Hall will take possession of the ball. Good play by the playmaker guard, Phyllis Mangino. The junior out of East Orange, New Jersey. And Seton Hall still deadlocked with UConn at 2 apiece. Ball goes in the corner for Kapuscinski. She throws up the roll and she misses it. Rebound underneath by Scruggs, but there's a foul on the play. She tries to throw up the rebound. A shot to the foul called by number 15, Luna Maldoni, who's also known to foul a lot. She has 15 personal fouls thus far in the year, and she was one of the leaders in that category. She fouled out the last game versus Rhode Island. Right now, Seton Hall rebounds the pass, gives it to Barb Withers, and she hits a shot. And the Buc-ettes take the lead 4-2. And there's 15 minutes remaining in the first half. The Buc-ettes now putting on some pressure. 3/4 court. Zone press. Stormy has it. She breaks it all the way down to Gedney. Gedney dribbles it a couple times, looking to get it out to somebody. She can't do so. Finally, she gets it back to Stormy. Stormy back in the corner to Gedney. Gedney throws up a triple three, and it goes in and out. And foul is going to be called underneath. That foul is going to be called on number 32, Beth Vincent. It's going to be her first foul and the team's second foul.
UConn first ball here.
Oh, excuse me. The clock was a little bit off and making that correction. 3 fouls for both teams. Right now, Seton Hall inbounds the ball with the Kapuscinski on the left side. They're being heavily pressed by UConn in a 1-2-1-1 3/4 court press. Ball goes all the way down the city close on the left side. Underneath, Sonia Harbelli, who just checked into the game. They're going to call a travel on Harbelli. She checked in for Osborne of Warren during that last break. And UConn will take possession of the ball underneath their own basket.
Both teams are having some trouble with their shooting. The percentage right now is very low. They've got a lot of shots in and out, a lot of missed shots. They are taking quite a few shots, but there's not too many successful ones.
Minnesota with the ball, dribbling around. She's being guarded by Mancina. She flips it over to Staker, back to Schumann. She's trying to finish. She gets on the left side for Nardoni. Right open jumper, and she hits. 4 piece here. 14 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in the first half. With the ball, number 33, Pam Kapuscinski. She gets it down for Harbelli. He gets it out and around and underneath for Cindy Storrs, and she hits the layup. Nice play by Seton Hall. They just bang pass that ball around, and Seton Hall is taking the lead 6-4. With the ball now, Beth Gibson on the right side. She's dribbling, gets knocked away by Kapuscinski, and goes out of bounds. And she remains UConn's ball. Tucking into the game for the Buc-ettes, number 11, Nina Gum. She's taking in for Cindy Scruggs, and will probably take over the duty of guarding number 34, Chris Kinney. Taking the ball out is Gibby. She gets the Sherman. Man-to-man press, employed by the Seton Hall Buc-ettes. Sherman driving between 3 Buc-ettes, throws up a shot. The foul's going to be called on the play line. It looks like Don Withers. A nice play by Cindy Sherman. She took that ball right in between 3 Seton Hall players. That's the second foul for Don Withers. And on the line, shooting 2 will be number 41, Susie Sherman.
Well, Sterling has only averaged 2 points a game. I don't know how she is on the foul line.
She's 8 for 10 from the foul line. One of the best shooters on the team. That's most of her points. She has 10 points on the 8 of them coming from the line. Checking into the game for the Buc-ettes, number 44, Patty Jaworski, in for Bob Withers. On the other line, taking 2. Moves the first one up, and that makes it 9 for 11 from the floor. Puts the Buc-ettes lead to 1, 6-5. Second shot up, and it bounces around. No good. Rebounded underneath by Sonia Harbelli. She gets it over to Mangino, and all the way down the line, picked up by Steger. Snapped away out of bounds. Nice play by Lauren Steger. That ball was intended for Anna Gorham. So she got it. She got a layup wide open underneath the basket. And a good play by Steger to keep the score from a 3-point lead. Well, now it's FHU 6, UConn 5. 13:30 remaining in the first half. Gorham with the ball. She gets it out to Mangino. Mangino dribbles. The right side to Gorham. Knocked away by Vincent, but controlled by Mangino. Mangino all the way underneath to Patty Jaworski. She throws up a shot, misses it underneath by Gorham, and she gets the rebound and puts it up and in. Seton Hall 8, Connecticut 5. 13 minutes, 11 seconds remaining in the first half.
That was a nice shot by Ina Gorham. She got that in the crowd. She went up over the UConn player and got the basket.
UConn breaking the press very nicely and pass it all the way around. And right now, Reed is getting on the right side. She's trying to drive against Gorham, but it's not out of bounds by Gorham, and UConn will keep the ball.
Seton Hall has been very successful in keeping UConn outside. Only the last couple points UConn has gotten is one that's had this chance of getting inside.
13 seconds remaining on the 30 seconds. Clock. UConn in bounds. It gets underneath the Steger. Steger turnaround jumper is open short. It was tapped away by Seton Hall, rebounded by Gorham. She hands it over to Tina and gets it down to Mangino. Mangino right side to Gorham. Gorham trying to get underneath. She does so. Harbelli, she throws up a shot. Then they're going to call it a jump ball. Nice play by UConn. Jump ball between Sonia Harbelli and Chris Kennedy before the shot.
Last year against Seton Hall, it was a fairly high-scoring game. UConn lost 75-61, but they're having some problems getting points in the board. Here's stuff out here today.
UConn controlled the ball, but trying to stay away from going out of bounds with Chris Vincent and taking it to Seton Hall underneath their own basket. Mangino has the ball at the top of the key. UConn still playing 2-3 defensive press. She gets on the left side for Kapuscinski. A long shot, no good. Goes out of bounds and will be controlled by the Huskies. UConn taking the ball out 12.5 minutes left in the first half. Only 13 points of the score deal after 8 minutes of play. Seton Hall leads it by a score of 8-5. Schumann on the right side to Chris Kennedy. Kennedy looking underneath. There's nobody there. She gets in the right corner for number 15, Nardoni. Takes a wide open shot. It bounced in front of the rim. No good. Drop by around for her. Coming up with it is Azalina Gorham. Gorham having a great defensive rebounding day so far. I don't know how many she has officially. She came into this game averaging 12 a game. There's a foul called on the play on that rebound. It's going to be called on Marlene Sager, her second, on the team's fourth. So Seton Hall inbounds the ball with 12 minutes to pass on the floor. There's a pass underneath for Pam Jaworski. Patty Jaworski, she puts it up and in.
It's a beautiful shot. She's wide open underneath the pass to her and right in. UConn is having some trouble having the offensive rebounds. They're taking some back shots, and they don't have anyone there to get the ball. That's going to be a major factor in the points today.
They're down by 5. Now, jump on 20 is good. And the 7, UConn down by 3. 11 minutes, 40 seconds remaining. UConn still pressing a 3/4 court press. Mangino has it on the left side. She's slowed up by Lily Aldoni. They're going into a 1-2-2. Showing to us, we're showing Seton Hall something new. She passes out to Kapuscinski. Kapuscinski back to Mangino. Left side driving baseline. Throws up a layup. It's real good. Rebounding underneath by Aldoni, and she puts it in. 12-7. Seton Hall is up by 5, almost midway through the first half. UConn trying to break the press. They do some 3-on-1 break to get in on the left side. She stops, pulls up for a triple off the board. No good. Rebound Gorham. Gorham's unstoppable on the door. She can take it all the way herself down the court. She's quickly stopped by Aldoni, and she passes it out to Mangino. Well, Seton Hall will set something up. Mangino back to Gorham on the right side. Gorham throws up a shot. Not the way by Vincent. She pushed off to get the rebound, but the ball goes out of bounds. This is the UConn's ground. Nice play by Beth Vincent. Well, UConn retains the ball. We're up by a score of 12. We're down by a score of 12-7. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. So with 10 minutes and 31 seconds remaining in the first half, the score is Seton Hall Buc-ettes 12. The UConn Huskies 7. We'll be back right after this. Back at Alumni Court. 10 minutes and 49 seconds remaining in the first half. The Huskies are down by 5. Seton Hall gaining advantage at the defensive boards, and they're really cooling down. UConn not getting many second shots. And that's how come they've only scored 7 points. The score is Seton Hall 12. The UConn Huskies 7.
Well, Seton Hall coach Steve Dillich said that the boards are going to be a big factor in this game, and so far she has been right. Seton Hall has controlled the board. UConn's having problem, and Chris Gedney hasn't really been doing the job.
Checking into the game, Kathy Boucher for the UConn Huskies. She's checked in for Steve. But it is Beth Vincent. I'm not sure no Beth is still in the game. We'll have to see who she checked in for. Give me that timeout. UConn has the ball underneath their own board. Boucher trying to give the Huskies a little bit of scoring power. She checked in for Aldoni. Boucher averaging 10.7. Aldoni 10.8. But Boucher can't get scored. Right now, the UConn throws up a shot and misses. Rebounded by Seton Hall. Coming down on the left side is Mangino. Mangino looking, trying to get in the top of the key to Kapuscinski. She takes a couple dribbles looking underneath, but can't find anybody. And then she gets it back to Mangino and started right off. Right side to Gorham. Back to Mangino. Top of the circle. Long jumper. Bang. She hits. And Seton Hall now up by 7. 14-7. 10 minutes. 12 seconds remaining in the first half. Storm takes the ball. Gives it to Stager back to Boucher. And they break the press. Boucher jumping from the right side of the foul line. No good rebound underneath by Seton Hall. Stolen by Boucher. She puts in a jumper. That rebound was by Pam Kapuscinski. Excuse me. She turned around and threw it right to Kathy Boucher and said, hey, I'll take it. She drove the jumper and put it in. With the ball. Seton Hall underneath for Sonia Hall. She raised it up and in, making up for that mistake just then. 9 minutes, 37 seconds remaining in the first half to score. Seton Hall 16, UConn 9. UConn has the ball with a three-quarters court press. Is the Buc-ettes 1-2-1-1 full court press. Soon dribbling around a few Seton Hall players. She now drives the baseline. Drives the lane. She comes up a shot, misses, rebound goes out of bounds, and will remain the Huskies ball. Checking into the game for Huskies number 25, Carrie Mansburg. She's checking in for Curly Charles Chris Bailey. Anyway, we're sitting out for the first time. She's played so far around the game. She has not had many points this far in the night at all. She only has 2 points. She scored the first 2 points of the game for the Huskies on Zuko, but since then she's been shut out. UConn playing the full court, man-to-man press. Looks for Floyd versus Rhode Island very nicely. Right now they break the press very easily. And with the ball on the left side of the court, Storrs to the top of the key and Kapuscinski. She drives, throws up a shot. She misses it. Rebound the Huskies all the way down to Kathy Boucher. She has a 1-on-2 jumper from 20. Bang! Seton Hall 16, Connecticut 11.
Kathy Boucher just come into the game. They wanted to get some offensive scoring potential there, and she's come up with 4 quick points. UConn needs somebody to take charge out there because right now they look a little bit lackluster. No one has been scoring any points and having trouble on defense, so Kathy Boucher is coming in and still has done her job.
Kapuscinski with the ball to Mangino. Round 2. Number 33 to Cindy Scruggs. She can push it back up to Mangino. Dribbling on top of the key. No good. Rebound Sager. Here's the momentum for the Huskies. Long pass all the way down to Boucher. Jumper from 10. No, it's so good. Rebound underneath by Mansburg. She puts it up. No good. Rebound Boucher. Up. It's on the way, but it won't go in. It's going to get foul called on the play. Some exciting action underneath the UConn basket. UConn down by 5 and on the way shooting 2. Kathy Boucher. They got 3 offensive rebounds right there. And that's a key. That will be the key for the rest of the game. If UConn can get some boards on the offensive end.
That's really encouraging to see here that they finally are getting up for those offense. They didn't make the point, but they can result in a couple of foul shots here, so a couple more points for UConn to score a little bit closer.
Withers checking the game for Kapuscinski. Withers started the game. She's a 5'10" senior forward out of Bridgewater, New Jersey. Shane's first shot is short, and she's pretty fed up with that one. She must have been practicing foul shots all week. And from this that one, getting a little foul, but coming to talk to her skater, saying, hey, settle down, hit the stick on. She takes a few dribbles, concentrates on the basket. Looks up the shot, and it's in and out. She misses both ends of the free throws. And UConn, I think, right now has missed 4 free throws, and that's key. They're down by 5, 15-11. Mangino has the ball for the Buc-ettes, right side to Withers. Withers looking underneath, can't find anybody, gets it out to Mangino, back to Withers. They're playing catch back and forth. And then she's looking for strokes underneath for the passes, not done by Mansburg, and stolen by Stager. She hands back to Sherman, Sherman leading the fast break. She loses control, Vincent picks it up, back to Sherman, and we're going to start something low. Right here, 7 minutes and 48 seconds remaining in the first half. Sherman with the ball, top of the key. Left side to Mansburg, one triple, hits the ring, goes away. Rebound underneath by Seton Hall. They're going to take it quickly the other way. Mangino has a brilliant 2-on-1 rebound, one fast break. She gets the Withers with the layup, no good. Rebound battle for underneath. Mangina comes up with it. Dan's got a hand on it, but she lost it. Mangina left side. Withers with a jumper, no good. Rebounded underneath with a foul on the play. Rebounded by Seton Hall Buc-ettes. And they're going to call a foul on that play. We call it on number 32, Beth Vincent, and on the line, shooting to Seton Hall Buc-ettes, the freshman out of Allentown, Pennsylvania.
Seton Hall should have never had a chance to come up with a shot. Carrie McMaster had gone and managed to just lost it, and it was covered by Seton Hall. So now it's going to chance to make it 18.
First shot up, and good. There's a little bit of a crowd here for this first game of the doubleheaders. There's about 100 to 200 people here, which is a lot more than any UConn crowd we've seen before. She makes the second shot, and Seton Hall is now up by 7, 18 to 11. Jordan with the ball. She crosses half court, gets on the right side to Vincent. Vincent wide open from 20. She hits. UConn coming right back after 2 foul shots by the Buc-ettes. They cut the lead to 5, 18 to 13, 7 minutes, 9 seconds to go in the first half. Mangina with the ball on the left side. She drives, pulls up, long jumper, no good. Rebound, battle for it. Mangina comes up with the slowest gal on the court. 5'2", and she comes up with a key rebound. And Seton Hall's going to have a second shot this basket. Left side is Storrs. Underneath for Jaworski. Jaworski on a jumper, turnaround shot, no good. Rebound, Lansford got a hand on it. She loses it. The Withers ball going on the ground is going to be a jump ball. And his guy for it was Susie Sherman. And number 35 is Seton Hall Buc-ettes. And there'll be a jump ball underneath the shotgun basket. Great hustling play by both Sherman and her Buc-ettes, but not a very good play by the UConn big man. They let another offensive rebound be had underneath the Buc-ettes basket. 6 minutes, 45 seconds to go. Seton Hall 18, Huskies 13 in the first half action of the first part of a doubleheader. Checking the game. Waiting against the game. Now the officials rule up buses remain full. The Huskies rule not only in Chris Finney. Now Donnie goes back as she notices Susie Sherman is going to be jumping the ball up. Coming in for Vincent is Chris Finney. Vincent checks out, Denny checks in. Now Donnie Williams checked in for Susie Sherman, who has not had a bruiser first half. Sherman moves the cap and it goes out of bounds. And let's see if they can hit it. They're going to get the Huskies, so it looks like Seton Hall must have won that tack. And the ball goes the other way. The right side, the UConn Huskies. And now taking the game is Donnie for Sherman. The Huskies are down by 5, taking over the play guard's position has been Shane. She gets it on the left side of Donnie over to Denny. Denny picks up one nice play. She throws up a move and puts it in. A good play by Chris Finney. That's in the fourth play of the first half. UConn down by 12, 18-15. Seton Hall breaks the press pretty easily. Mangina has it. She crosses half court without a problem. 2-3 defensive zone employed by the Huskies. Withers on the left side. One jumper, no good. Rebound Nardoni. She wanted one fast break. Nardoni and Boucher. She's going to lay it up, but she misses a rebound underneath on the left side to Mangina. Not a very good play by Nardoni. She stopped a little bit too early before she laid by a shot. Mangina comes all the way down the court, looking for someone to pass to. Everyone's covered. Finally, she gets to a wide open Patty Jaworski. She tries to get past across court, but it's stolen by Boucher and will be taken the other way. Finally, Kathy Boucher throws it up for the Huskies. She gets on the left side, right side to Getty. Knocked away by Scruggs out of bounds, and UConn will retain possession of the ball.
All Seton Hall is down and ready for a capture change. Just throw it up, let the team get set, and Seton Hall knocked out of bounds, and now they've got a better chance to set it up.
This on the play on the inbound. They're going to call a foul on number 25, Carrie Mansburg. And it's going to be Seton Hall's ball on the possession foul. So team 6 fouls, also 16 fouls for Seton Hall. So one more for either team will lead to the other team in a better situation. That's Mansburg's first foul. UConn down by 3. That's a big play right there for a team in the basket. We've only been down by 1. Pass down low for Jaworski. She lays it up and in. And now UConn's back down by 5. A crucial 4-point play by Mansburg with potential 2 points that UConn could have scored. And the 2 points that Jaworski just hit underneath the basket. With the ball, Boucher. Left side to Nardoni. Long jumper, bang! She hits Nardoni in the first half right here. She's hit for 6 points. And all of them on one jumper. Mangina with the ball on the left side to Nardoni trying to get underneath the Withers. But coming up with it is Jaworski. She's got the strokes around Mangina. And she's going to finally throw it up. Look for a play. Try to find somebody wide open underneath. Mangina, left side to Withers. Looking underneath for Jaworski. Can't finally get it back to Mangina. Right side to Scruggs. Jumper back for 15. No good. Sitting around. Rebound underneath by Nardoni. She can't hit. And UConn comes down with the rebound. Next play by Slater. She gets to Nardoni. Nardoni throws up. Gives it to Getty on the right side. Long jumper by Getty. It's in and out. Rebound Scruggs. And Seton Hall will take it and bring it to the way. 4 minutes, 36 seconds to go in the first half. Seton Hall up by 3, 20-17. And it's battled here at Alumni Court. Darak along with Nancy Amols. With the ball on the right side. Her ball. She gets it underneath for Storrs. She gets it to Scruggs and she lays it up and in. And Seton Hall back up by 5, which they've been throughout most of the first half. The score is Seton Hall 22, the Connecticut Huskies 17. Shane says, hey, I want a timeout. And that's what the UConn Huskies will do. They will take a timeout. And with 4 minutes and 12 seconds to go here in the first half, the score is Seton Hall Buc-ettes 22, the Connecticut Huskies 17. We'll be back right after this.